Alright, next one. Oh god, that was loud.
The portal from the graveyard deposited me in a grove of trees, and the wounded pagan I was following is nowhere in sight. He's carrying Mosley's letter, and I'd still like to know where he's heading with it. My plan is to track him and find out what's been going on. The pagan has a head start in what is probably familiar territory to him, but there's some blood on the ground. I'm hoping he's in too much of a hurry to stop and tend to that wound, so he'll leave a trail of blood that I can follow. That's unless he bleeds to death before he gets where he's going. Meanwhile, I have no idea where I am or what I'll be up against, and even if I did, there's no going back for supplies. If I believed in it, now would be a good time for me to wish for luck.
Alright. Trail of blood. Normal difficulty. There's some blood on the ground, and it's probably from the wounded pagan who's carrying Mosley's letter. Follow the blood trail to find out where his ultimate destination is. Following a blood trail alone in a dark, unfamiliar place can be difficult, so see if you can find a map or some other information about where you are. Hard's the same. Expert, you're a thief, not a murderer. If you catch up with the wounded pagan or come across any other humans, don't kill them. We'll go with hard again. Had my super hot cheese ball on stream in between missions here. It's Carolina Reaper. I know it's backwards. 2.2 million Scobles. Nice. Anyway. I don't remember this mission either at all. However, I think I do remember what happens at the end of it. And I remember who we meet. Well, we'll just say who we meet at the end. Yeah, I have no recollection of this mission. I love that there's just a portal and a tomb in the graveyard. That doesn't seem very wise. So it can be easy to find. By people you don't want to find it. There's a hammer over there. I'm assuming that was the courier. Found a map, or oh, okay, we found the map. Good luck. We are like 10 feet in, and we just happened to find a guy who drew a map. Reconnaissance maps, Beck of the Wills. Pagans live in huts. They typically do. The gathering place. Significance of stone formation unknown. Village Grove, Bard and Silo. Friends, reports any inaccuracies in this map to friend Ashton, Reconnaissance Company. This is a great map. There's trees around. Other than that, good luck. Builder be praised. I mean, I didn't finish these guys off, but my God, I'm going to stream them. Lily must writ this 5 times over for home lesson. Full moon be's called Neen for his woodsy lord's jackal. New moon be's called Enon, them's jackal's dark shadow. Oh God. What the? A child!
Come, Lily, must we go?
His name's Dewdrop, and he doesn't like Satanists.
Lily,
I have to go now.
That's normal. It's my doll now, you little bitch. Dewdrop. Well then. Dewdrop your ass in the river. I mean, you know, rip and all. You know what? I'm tired of this guy being like, who's there, huh? What's there? Oh, it's nothing. Must be the wind. Oh, that's not horrible. They killed the kid? That's sick. I mean, they're pagans and they're hippies. I mean, I hate them as much as anybody. Me and Cartman see eye to eye on hippies. Come on. I'm hung up on something. There's an invisible wall here. So, Sticks, I have turned down my mouse sensitivity so that I don't move my head as much. I'm curious to know if that helps, or if you've already tuned out because it's nausea time. It must be the wind making those loud splashing sounds into the river. Oh, fuck, he goes... Hello, love.
Hello?
Wait. Damn it. God damn it.
You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
I missed the first part of this conversation.
Come, Lily. Must we go?
His name's Dewdrop, and he doesn't like mechanists.
Kid, nobody likes mechanists.
I have to go now.
Well, why did I lower the sensitivity? So that I don't, or so that I can't flip around the mouse as much as I do. Because you're not the only person I know that has that issue. And even sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes if I watch somebody and they flip around, especially in first person a bunch, even I'll be kind of like, bleh. Yesterday I built my home from brick and stone, a childish dwelling for children times. Now I'm a man and I must build my home from iron and steel. Blessed be the builder for this and all his gifts. It's an interesting twist. Because obviously the builders and the mechanists are all about steel, stone, and these guys living out here in paper mache huts. I don't know if this counts as motion sickness, but I do get motion sick, I guess. Oh, here's the mom, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna do with the doll. If anything, there she is. I want to get over here because she turns around pretty quick. Peripheral is huge. But yeah, like reading in the car, or even looking at my phone in the car, I get sick real quick. There you go. The only time I think I ever got, anytime I got, remember that I got motion sick in the car. Oops. All right. I thought maybe I could use it with, this might be the mother. What if there's like a, no, there wouldn't be a grave because they just killed her and left her body there. So I don't know where we would put Dewdrop. I'm guessing it would be like a side quest thing. Look, I'm doing burial rites, alright? Stop judging me. This is what they would want. Oh shit! Their bodies are going downstream. Nice. They really are getting streamed. Died with a healing potion. Yeah, people do get sick when I'm in their car. Or around them, just generally. Alright, he turns around pretty quick. They're starting to pile up there. He's... Ah, yeah. Getting a lot of streaming done today. Dolls for sec. God, I hope not. The kid was like 8.
It was here. I knows it.
Looking for this vile heathen?
My side. Gives it here.
Gladly, pagan. Gladly.
Shit, son, you got scythed. He am the honeymaker and drinker we them meads. He am the jacksberry and eater we them leaves. He am the trickster and the woodsy lord he bees. Wow, that's gonna be an F on grammar. I'm gonna need you to see me after class. What? I made a weird noise when I picked it up. Ruby stone. I doubt these primates had anything fancy inside their fireplaces. So yeah, remember when I said maybe putting your portal to your secret lair in a crypt that's not even locked? Or when I said that wasn't a great idea? This is why. The mechanists show up and start whooping some ass. Not that I care, because pagans suck. Alright. We checked everything over here, I think. Methinks, woodsy lords. I mean, they have a very distinct thing. It's just, it's fun to listen to, but my god. Like, trying to read their texts. Christ almighty. Measy woodsy thinks sees that the treesy lord sees. It's like, oh my god, please. I like the giant, creepy-ass face, though. Gotta be a secret in here, right? Oh, here's some water arrows. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn it! There's another wood arrow there I can't, or a water arrow I can't get. Not wood arrow. Son of a fucking bitch. The damn current is too strong. Garrett, please. There. Thank God. Alright, we got it. We good. Oh my god, look at these bodies. Who could have done this? What a monster. I'll find the real killer. Did I miss one? If so, I can live with that. Because it's a pain in the ass to get up there. God, this forest has too many trees. Scouting orb, some random as fuck mechanist maces.
Children to the gathering place. Quickly now.
Oh shit. You didn't see shit. It was a jack-o'-lantern. You got confused, nerd. Must be over here. Right? There was a guard up there. He must have turned around already? Am I doing the series? I did the first one. And I do want to do the third one. It won't be immediately after I'm finished with this one, but I would like to do it next year sometime. I don't know if I'd play the reboot again. Again, it wasn't terrible, but It wasn't a thief game. You know what I mean? Also, what's up, Lazy Jinin? But yeah, we did the first one earlier this year. Oh, he did have a short path. Son of a... Wait, what? For a second, I thought he had like a photo-ish face. Photo-ish? Realistic-ish face? You know what I mean. I wouldn't mind playing the first one, or the reboot again, just to kind of give a new opinion on it after having, like, replayed the old games again. The OGs. At first I was like, oh my god, I heard somebody. It's the one guy drowning. Rounders us garden plants, we them marigolds. Keepsies them bugsies away from the fruitsies. Sweet hair in Volbies kept aways too. They didn't even... I feel like it should have rhymed. Wait, you don't like the second one? The second one's the best one. Bonk. Knock that dude on his ass. Hey, Sarkrin, can you see how many secrets this place has? I don't know where they are yet. I bet she's a caster. Maybe. I don't know if this game has casters. That's why I said, hey man, nice shot. What a good shot, man. Oh, nothing back here. You never got a chance to play a second one? You definitely should grab it if you get a chance. It might be still on... It might be on sale for the Steam Christmas sale. I highly recommend it. I think, and I've heard others say that they consider the second one the best. Not that 1 and 3 aren't good, because obviously they are. But 2, I think, really was overall the best. There's some rough parts, obviously. Like, there was one mission in particular. What was it? There was a... I think it was like a bank-type mission that I didn't like. You look like the lady who scythed that guy down. With his own... Killed a guy with his own scythe. While I can respect that brutality.
Several have escaped from somewhere near the gathering place.
Yes, I have seen it. The wretched heathens did a thorny ritual that allowed them to pass through. But alas, I could not follow.
The Builder will forgive us if we perform their pagan rituals in pursuit of his wishes.
Yes, friend, thou speakest the truth. Let us wait. Did you hear that? There's someone behind those trees.
Is there? It's been them. Lazy Jinin, thank you for the follow. What he said is 97 cents on Steam. What a steal. I highly, highly, highly recommend if you like stealth game.
That softly calls.
Nothing?
Carried me to my nerves, for 'twas nothing after all. Builder.
That'll be the last thing you ever say. But thank you for the follow, Lazy Jenna. Much appreciated. Bonk. Splinter Cell, that's a series I've oddly enough not played a lot of, but I want to at some point. Maybe that's what it'll be. Maybe 2022 should be an overall year for games that I play that I missed. Like, we did that for one summer, and that was fun. That one summer we did... What all games did we do? The summer of games that I had never played, but I always wanted to play because they're classics, so now that I'm playing them, that was the name of the summer extravaganza. But we did Final Fantasy VII, the original. We did Halo. We did the very first Halo. What else did we do? Lit up. Oh god. It's difficult to even read this out. You guys try it at home if you think it's so easy. Try reading this out loud. Let up the lights o' the gathering place, till all of them glows round the woodsy lord's head. Then open them eyes of the Jacksbury giver, by bringing the rubies and then placing them's there. Jumps in his mouth when glows it all red, for these is the way to them lair of the greens, the maw of them earthies in court of us dreams. Okay, that one actually wasn't as bad. So we got to light up the lights. Then open the eyes by bringing the rubies. We found one ruby. And then we got to jump in his mouth. Fantastic. No. I mean the summer where we play games I hadn't played. The other summer. More Animal Crossing? Oh, no, damn it. I just cannot get into Animal Crossing. I tried, damn it. But yeah, I played the first Splinter Cell a little bit, years and years ago. Not on stream. I enjoyed it. I just never finished it. I think I got to a point where I think I was going full Ghost on my very first attempt, which is generally not a great idea, to be fair. And I got to a point where I couldn't figure out how to get by it without like knocking out a guard or killing a guard, and I just never went back. Oh, we didn't play Resident Evil, but we did play Silent Hill 2. We played Silent Hill 2. That was really good. Planters, we aft the spring moon is full, and waters till it be wane. Harvests we aft the fall moon shines there, and the winds crisp, air cool us be. Sweet Jesus. That does my head in. Are they remaking Splinter Cell? Is that official? Because I would like to go play those games at some point. Summer of George? Of the Jungle? Oh, sorry, how many secrets did you say this one had? Sarkron? You said it had a lot of money. Ugh, God. Seinfeld. Y'all should watch some funny shows. Oh, no secrets, 1,500 cash. Gotcha. They announced a remake a week ago. Huh, that could be interesting. In Seinfeld. Wait, do you have any rope arrows? Rope arrows? I don't think we do. Nope. Okay. Bummer. Yeah, maybe 2022 I should play some games that I missed. One that I would
Didn't have a chance against the Mechanists.
I mean, yeah, they're pagans. What were their weapons? Like dirty nails and foul odors? Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. Rip. Rest ye now, pagan scum. We kicked over the baby thing. But was the Mario RPG? The Super Mario RPG? I've wanted to play that for a long time. Because it's supposed to be really good. Y'all have to remind me of this game y'all are talking about. Sounds interesting. I gotta finish Mechanicus. That's really good. I know I've said it before, but if y'all looking for XCOM like Warhammer game, it's really good. And it's got enough also negative Thaco. Jesus, there's a reference for you. Only if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you're not cool. You're not OG OG D&D if you don't get the THAC0 reference. God, THAC0 was terrible, though. Can we agree? Can we agree that THAC0 was a horrible, horrible system? But you're not horrible, negative THAC0. It was. Thank you. At least you could agree. I don't think we checked this room, did we? Or we didn't check upstairs. Warhammer has a ton of games. The problem is there's a lot of them are bad. But Mechanicus is legit. Oh, there's the other ruby. Good thing I came back here. Mechanicus is legit. Like, there's enough... Like, they definitely altered the formula, like the XCOM style formula, enough to make it fresh. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm playing XCOM with a Warhammer skin. In particular, the way that like rounds work, like, you know, in XCOM you can, or in a lot of games like this, you can move and shoot, but you can't shoot and move, or like once you've moved, you can't like move again, things like that. That it doesn't work that way in Warhammer. You can move, shoot, move if you want, but it still feels balanced. Like the way they did it, it feels balanced. Though I am getting to a point, I feel like I'm starting to kind of figure out the mechanics enough to break it and make it easier. Oh. Him.
He hams the honeymaker.
He hams the jackberry.
Sits we down under his treesy roofs.
Eats me all of his leaves and gifts.
He feeders us.
Y'all should have just been reciting pagan poetry while the pagans, or while the dudes right here fucking y'all shit up. Yes, the way armor values worked in 2nd edition, they were terrible. It was a terrible system. The Vermintide style game, yeah. I would think Total War. I'd like to see Total War Warhammer with a 40k to 40k, not 40k number 2, 40k as well. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, it's very interesting. Cedar, we'll need another cartload of those frondly plants, and let's have no lazing about the way you normally do. If you're quick, you'll even have a bonus, 7 each instead of the usual 6. Cutting my own throat for it. That's as much as I can squeeze out of these petty lordlings, but because you're my friend and I know you need it. Anyway, give me the plants. I can't quite figure out why the pagans hate... I mean, the mechanists hate the pagans so much. I mean, I hate them because they're hippies. Understandably. But I don't really understand why they've got such a hard-on to kill them all. Yeah, I've created a list on Steam to try to keep organized for my games that I play off stream. We found the primitive vibrator, the cucumber. And Total War Warhammer 2 is on there. But I'll say this too with the... Oh, I saw him. Hold on. So I'm getting myself lost here. That's a great map, by the way. It's super helpful. Glad we got it. Is it's like getting me into the Warhammer lore more, like because you play as obviously the, what is it called, the Mechanicus Adaptus or whatever the hell they call it. We went up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did. So I actually like want to learn more about them, that kind of a thing. But anyway, I'll shut up about it. But it's very good, Mechanicus. It's like $7 on Steam right now. I highly recommend it. I've very much been enjoying it. Yeah, I'll play when I play Warhammer 2 again, or Total War Warhammer 2, I'll be playing Skaven. But yeah, it's on my short list. How did any of the pagans kill any of the mechanists? Their weapons are like shovels and rakes and plants. How the fuck are you guys losing to that? Thank you, Tally. There's somebody else. Pick him up. You can't pick him up until the animation's completely done. Shovel Knight, you would like to have a word with us. But he trained for many years in the dark arts of Shovel Knightery. Great game, by the way. Another great game, Shovel Knight. I love that one. The items. I like how there's actually... Well, it's actually kind of annoying right now. I was going to say, I like how there's a actual water current that drags the bodies down. So a lot of the corpses I'm throwing into the river all show up at the same spot. War spades? Well, again, I presume they actually, you know, practiced in warfare at least a little bit. These pagans.
There, then show thyself. Was surely just moss in mine eyes.
I think there's just one guard, so I'm not going to necessarily put that light out. Did we check this house? Sorry, this place is kind of... I think we did. Yes. Yeah. Jabril. Okay. Here we go. Moving on. Progress. Ooh, except. Damn it. Yeah, Shovel Knight. Great game. Not a lot of purpose for this. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, that one guy did have a scythe. Though, granted, that lady killed him with his own scythe. It's a guard. Not over here. Ah, screw it.
Is there someone there?
Damn. Holy shit. None of the flash bombs. By the way, we might be doing just an impromptu stream sometime like tomorrow or Thursday. Might stream some Death Stranding, been wanting to do that for a little bit. I won't be starting a new game. I'll be playing the game that I've been going on. But it'll be a very just chill stream, just relaxed. Not like the, you know, pro level streams I normally do. Where we focus on doing the absolute best, getting the best times. No hit, no spot, perfect ghost runs. It'll be more just chillax. Blood. That might be a good one for 2022. Game I never played, but had a pretty strong following. Blood had a fairly cult following, I would say. I feel like there's one other game that we streamed that summer that I forgot about. Silent Hill 2, Halo, Final Fantasy 7, and I feel like there was at least one more. I do not know that song. Left Foot, Right Foot from Family Guy. A show that gets too much hate. I never understood people hating on Family Guy. Like, I know soon we get tired of the whole like flashback thing, but that's like 10% of that show. Like, people act like half the show is them doing flashbacks to shit. Like the quick flashback gag. Okay. I had the sensitivity so low I have to flip around a bunch. I don't trust this, so I'm putting them out. Probably don't need to, but... Alright, I'm not dragging that guy all the way back down. I want to, so I can stream him, but I'm not. Oh, the left foot, right foot fits Death Stranding. So here's the thing. Like, obviously... Oh, there's the face. Just kind of laying down. A lot of it is basically walking around, obviously. Delivery simulator type thing. But that is just... I feel like that's just a part of it. Or at least for how I play it. Damn. We're only at 490. We're at the statue to open the portal. I hope that's not the end of the level, because if so, we missed a shitload. I don't think it...
Comes now, Birch. We've lit the lights and opened up the eyes of the Woodsy Lord. What left is theirs to do.
Someone has to stay behind to delay us the Mechanist's threat.
But we needs you with us, Birch.
No, takes Minnow and go.
Minnow?
Look out!
Alright. That's not horrible. Alright, so the lights are already lit, which is good that I didn't put those out. Come on. Alright, fine. I'll just do it from here. Oh, God, Seinfeld. Terrible. Yeah, Family Guy's funny. I don't get people hating on it. Makes no sense. Funny fucking show. On a quick save. Also, I want to mention this before I forget it. In fact, I was actually going to go to an older save and make you guys watch me do it. But I looked it up. The last secret, or the way to get out of the church in the blackmail mission. Remember there was that indention of a hammer that we kept looking to see if there's a switch? You had to shoot an arrow into it. That's pretty dumb. I don't like shit like that. It doesn't make any sense. Like, shooting the markers was already kind of iffy, but shooting an arrow into the indention for the hammer, like, that just didn't make any sense. All right, let's see what happens if we jump in here. If it's the end of the mission, okay, good. It's not. Also, I guess that guy theoretically put the rubies back so that they couldn't use it anymore. How did all of this happen so quickly? Hey, can I hop back out? Oh no, once you're here, oh no, you can come back out. Nice. There we go. I was like, oh God, I've broken it.
Looks like I'm still on the right track.
How much blood does this guy have? Probably not much by now. Oh God. Are we gonna start running into those weird mantis things from the last game? I would rather have those though than the undead, because you can knock those out. Oh, we're making this map as we go. Obviously, we're gonna look for secrets. Well, money. It did look like the Monster energy drink markings on the wall. Those 3 claw marks. Da 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 da, Family Guy. Now, if you wanted to criticize American Dad, okay, I'm there with you. I didn't think American Dad was very good. Maybe it got better later on, but that one was not great. Sure, why not? Stop staring at me! Damn. Well, I'm out of ideas. This is fine. I like it when the plants stare at me. That's why I put them in the bathroom. You want to stare? Then you'll watch while I poop.
Is this the moth? Looks different.
Well, last time we went to the mall, we did kind of kill... Well, the trickster wasn't like the god. I think he was more of a demigod, because he was trying to summon somebody, wasn't he? He was trying to summon his lord or some shit, right? But we swapped the eye out. Spoiler alert. And he got murderized. Got any more of them water arrows? No? Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. What's up? Here. Stare at this dude. Also, Garrett, you got nothing to say about eyeball plants? You're like, huh, is this the mall? You gonna ignore the eyeballs watching our every move? I swear to God, Sarkron. Great. This is why we need to stop going into random portals, Garrett. Because we come into weird places like this. I'm gonna miss so many of the treasures here, I can already tell. Because this is gonna be built like a really bad, twisted dream, I think. Violence is always the answer. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. Alright, bad. Yep, okay, yep, okay. That is water, first of all, which I did not realize. And I guess the steam coming off of it was to indicate this is deadly. Alright. That's fine. Never figured out what he wanted to accomplish. I thought he was summoning someone, like whoever his boss was. Kind of a open a portal to Sargarius type situation. Or Sargeras, sorry. I always call him Sargarius. There's somebody doing a little happy walk. I wonder if he likes the water. Ooh, a moss arrow. The plants are breathing, that's fine. Oh, is that our pagan? What the hell? Okay. I guess touching that plant hurts us? I mean, obviously it does. I don't know why. Damn it, he went up here. I'm trying to find where he didn't go so I can search for secrets. Are we sure that was a courier? Because he was going up there, I thought. Yeah, there he is. No, that's not our courier. That is a monkey man. And he looks like he's looking for the bathroom. He's got to go. Kill it? No, I don't know about that. That's my one rule. I don't kill. I want to get over there. What the? Somebody's playing the seventh guest? Holy shit. That I haven't seen in a long time. I actually didn't play Seventh Guest. I played 11th Hour, the sequel. All right, hold on. Go, go, go. Yeah, I know, Garrett. It sucks. Don't touch the plants. Everything's deadly here. We got a lot of food. Cucumber tastes like tuna. Stop playing Crusader Kings. I swear to God. Will they even run on modern computers? I think they did an update to it, like a newer version. Like not a reboot or anything, but that's what needs to make a comeback. And slowly, you're starting to see more of it. More FMV games. Which, by the way, I know you said you liked that Letterkenny show. There's a... What are you holding? Oh, it was like a little blowgun. Look at this freak. Look at this weirdo. Looks like a $2 Wookiee. Get the fuck out of here. Next time, don't be a freak. Oh, here would have been a safer way to go in there, I guess. Letterkenny, there is an actress from the show. She is in a FMV game called... It's like the Complex or the Connection or something like that. I don't know who the actress is because I don't know the show, but somebody had I saw somebody mention it on Reddit or in the comments or something. But she's in a FMV game, which I thought was interesting because it's like a pretty indie studio, I believe. So I don't know if this was before. Maybe she did Letterkenny or something, but yeah, it was either the Connection or the Complexion or. We're going to probably miss a lot of secrets here, or money. That's fine. I'm still going to try to find as much as we can. But with these twisty type areas, it's very hard for me to keep track of where I'm at. And I'm cognizant of the fact that I almost certainly double back and go to areas I've been to already. A lot. Like this is different, but... so I try to avoid that because some people with actual memories don't want to rip their hair out because I'm going back to the same place I've been to like 3 times. How much is that stuff worth? Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere near. I'll be glad if we get 1,000 on this one, to be honest. The Complex. Okay. Stupid. I will say, I do think guard or enemy should see you a little bit easier. Like I was in the light there. You could clearly see from the light gem I was in the light. And he noticed me, but he didn't aggro. I think he should have aggroed sooner. Yes, I'm going to stream this guy. I won't stream them anymore because I forgot. I thought the water was a little bit closer than this, but there is a couple companies that have been doing some FMV games. There's The Late Shift is one. There's another one about a hotel with a weird dude that Little Miss Rappa was playing. I didn't know about the game until I saw her playing it. Damn it. That looked pretty good. Yeah. Watch me teabag as you drown. Even though you're unconscious. So I understand why there's not a lot, right? Like, I feel like a live action or full motion video, whatever you want to call it, type games are probably a big pain in the butt to make. I feel like they'd be more costly. You gotta, pay the actors. You gotta have the sets. All of that shit. Oh, we've been over there. I remember we went over there. There's another guy on the far end here we need to be careful of. Yeah, I don't think, like, I'm not even close to thinking of what the hotel one's called. Everybody get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Boom, boom. Chicken, boom. Oh, this is kind of smart. The only way it would be better if there was ragdoll physics. At dead of night. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, FMV movies, or FMV games were sweet. And very cheesy. I like it when you lean into the cheese. I feel like Seventh Guest and 11th Hour both leaned into the cheese pretty hard. Noisemaker arrow. I remember a friend of mine, and keep in mind, this was back when I was in high school. A friend of mine, a best friend of mine actually at the time, James, he had come over to spend the night, and we'd bought that game at a whim at Walmart or wherever. And this was 11th Hour, not 7th Guest. We got to that part where a spoiler alert, the lady gets her arm cut off and she's at the doctor's office. And like it's like slow motion, like shows her like, oh no, and she's like raising her arm and there's like a bloody stump. Like I remember that fucked him up pretty bad. Like even for me, it was like, whoa, that's fucked up. Like to have that in a game, like that's crazy. And it's like real. Even though it's like a 380p quality, but still, like that's a person. She didn't get her hand cut off for real. At least I hope not. She's into that method acting shit. But it was like, whoa, that's disturbing. Yeah, Phantasmagoria, Night Trap. But that was more, oh, this seems super trustworthy. I see no reason not to trust this. So I do wonder what's in the water. All right, we're going to save and then jump in. And if there's not stuff in here or an easy way to get back, we're going to say, screw that noise. Tex Murphy series I've heard of, but I've never actually played. But yeah, Phantasmagoria. That's a classic. Can you get out of here once you're down here? I don't think they would do this and you wouldn't be able to get out. I don't see any items or anything though, unfortunately. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, hey. Oh, they put some moss arrows. Nice. Oh, I can't climb that. I thought maybe I'd be able to... Okay. Dead fairy. Hey! Listen, hey! Hey, listen, hey! We haven't got any rope arrows yet, have we? Oh, vine arrows. This is different. I thought those were moss arrows. I'm guessing it's rope arrows. Oh, that's neat. Okay, I don't remember that at all. That's cool. So that was worth it. We got one extra one. We didn't have to jump down for it, I don't think, but that's fine.
See you, mine's Plumsies?
Them's Clumsy's mines.
No! Plumsy taker! Giving them backsies!
Eye eaters them's. Clumsy's all gone.
Goddamn plumsies, eatersies! This is why nobody likes you. Hippies. Those little fairies do light up areas, I think I recall. Let's watch our... Yep, they do. Fuck off, these little shit. There's one up there. We want to get out of that fairy's path. Probably the best way to do this. There was one in a village, and there was a radio show. The other one had a hotel. You could become other people to trick them into telling you stuff. What? That sounds actually pretty interesting. And it's not sound familiar at all, but it sounds cool. Look at that ass, though. Hate to see you go, but... love to watch you leave. Wait for the fairy to go by, and then once he goes by again, we're gonna pop him. The radio show was called Dark Nights. I see there's like some nuggets over there. Nobody's in there. It's a torch, stupid. Gotta wait for the guy who goes across up there. Chill the fuck out, Chewbacca. There he goes. Kind of a risky. Get up the stairs. Still got time to stream that ass. No. No, damn you. Damn your ass. Heresies these do. I'm trying to tell how many are up there. Is it obviously at least one? I'm only positive about one. I don't feel like there's two, but there might be another one up there. Also, there's something right there. Yeah, fairy, watch this. Keep that light to yourself, or I'll figure out a way to toss you in here too. The shape-shifting detective. Was this an older one or a newer one? I want to take out the guy up top before we really start exploring more. Because I don't want him seeing me randomly either by these lit-ass mushrooms, fam, or... The 7th Geth 25th anniversary looks like was what it's called. That person just started playing it again. Above us going this way. There's got to be stairs, like or stairs or a ladder. I mean, I could moss arrow or vine arrow my way up there, but Planet of the Apes in here. That's why you can't let your hippies get out of control. You got to keep your hippies spayed or neutered before you release them back out into their Grateful Dead blaring trailers. God damn it. Like, it took so long for him to switch. I almost made that. But it took him so long to switch over to the blackjack. Fuck, where was that? Damn it. I should have saved it before I went up the stairs. I thought I did. For fuck's sake. Oh, you didn't see shit. Shut up. Fucking hell. Oh, so fairly recent then. I can get him out. Oh, never mind. Dickhead. Those look like giant plums or something. I don't know what they are, but hopefully they're money. Oh, it's fruit. Damn it. Oh, hello. You guys can't read. What the fuck? Oh. My new friend, I was very pleased to receive your answer so quickly. I will now outline for you my plan for how we will correspond with each other in the future. Firstly, contact will be made only after a signal. Each day, check to see which plant I have in my office window. If it is the peony, then you know I have a message to give you. Then at midnight, I'll drop my message off in the alley we agreed upon earlier. Please make sure... I don't know what, I think that was either like a dust speck from my hot ass cheese balls or something from the spicy lemonade. It came out of nowhere. So this is obviously from Mosley. And I did forget, remember Mosley had the plants in her office, which I don't think she had a window facing outside. So, you know, I figure like that Maybe she did. I don't remember if her office had a window outside. Anyway, she did have a plant, and I did say something about her being in cahoots with the pagans, because remember, we also found a letter that said something about her not wanting to go after the pagans. So we kind of, ooh, holy shit, maybe I had that watch on a little bit too tight. Look at that shit. Look at that. You can see my smartwatch band. Anyway, also it's kind of purple. That's probably not good. Anyway, contact me only after make a signal. Then at midnight, I'll drop my message off in the alley we agreed upon earlier. Please make sure an agent picks it up promptly, as I cannot risk anyone else seeing these letters. Maybe don't drop the letter in the middle of the floor. Maybe stick it like in a shelf or something. And again, I realize they did that for gameplay reasons. I'm just making a joke. So before somebody's like, actually, the reason they did that. Yes, I know why they did it. If you need to contact me, then leave a sage branch outside my door in the morning, and I will pick up your message at noon in the same alley. Do not deviate from this system. I will assume anyone who contacts me in your name outside of these rules is a spy or traitor to our conspiracy, and will have him or her killed. Similarly, any person who claims to be sent by me, or any message you receive from me sent in a different manner, assume to be false, and of course, our secret association discovered by a third party. I shudder at the thought. Yours sincerely, Lieutenant Mosley. Don't put your name on everything. You're bad at this, Mosley. Well, we thought she was a good cop. Oh, look at that. Little ring. Barely found that. Also, why do you keep these bones up here? What's wrong with you, primates? So yeah, what is her association with these guys? Or maybe she's a plant? Or let's not follow that. That's where the blood goes. So we know that's where we need to go. Now that we've knocked everybody out, I want to check out all the stuff. You're lucky I can't be arsed to take you to the stream. Yeah, still choking on the balls. She's a good cop and a shit criminal. I agree. Some gold nugs. 965. Okay, those are worth a lot. Maybe we will get to at least 1,000. We're definitely not going to get over 15. Shit, fuck up. Tinkerbell, bitch. Hey, listen. Hey. There's a mysterious man down here in the forest floor. Monkey friends, get him. I got bad news for you, bitch. They've taken a nap. Some of them permanently. And they'd all be taking a permanent nap. If I didn't know it'd drive you guys nuts if I slowly dragged them all to that river over there. Alright. I think we've explored the entire bottom and the top, so I think we're good to go. Find some more of them vines. Okay. Good enough. Let's go back up. Well, now we got a fucking arrow. Here it is. Yeah, apparently Mosley's not as good as we thought. So I guess she was actually in on getting him killed. I thought they were trying to frame her or some shit, but sounds like
You winters?
No, guards me in summers.
Who then? Who guards these winters?
None guards is it. For what's good gets that fars.
None's good.
None's good makes it.
ugh, God, I hate you. Nancy's good. Hee hee hee. Yeah, you guys aren't as competent as you think you are. Nancy's good. Me. He eats me berries. You sneaksies thieves. You have to put a Y on everything. It's not cute. Wait for that one guy to come back in. And then leave. I think the guy over here is down there. Where did he go? There he is.
Who's the noisy one?
It's me. Skulls, arrows. You don't like apples, don't you? If it ain't Granny Smith, it ain't a real apple. Yeah, I legitimately thought she didn't seem like she was involved in it and that she was being framed, but clearly not. Ugh, this one looks like a ginger. Even worse, a ginger hippie? Is there anything more detestable? Put you on display, bitch. That or I'll just grunt at the air, one of those. Somebody's kind of over there. As far as healthy food goes, Granny Smith apples are the shit. They're definitely the top of the apple hierarchy. Okay, this is darker. I don't know if it's the same guy if he makes a circle. Probably. I feel like there's at least one more other than him, though. Yes, there's definitely one more. We saw a subtitle for somebody else. We take a napsies in this holesies. Little bitchies. Yeah, I assume she... Well, I was thinking that she was framed. Just because, like I said, she seemed like she was legit. But I forgot about the pretty strong hints that she was involved with the pagans somehow. Or she was bare minimum sympathetic to the pagans. Like, she had the plant in her office, which obviously she was using as like a signal. But, I mean, it obviously ties into the whole pagans, plant-loving, hippies shit. So it makes sense. But I thought it was a hint just because, like, nobody else really had, like, plants or fancy plants or whatnot. Definitely been a theme in this game of deplanting everything. Which, kind of get behind. Still one monkey around here. New objective. Congratulations, you've obtained at least 700 in loot. Not bad considering you're in hostile territory. Well, thank you, game. Wait a minute. I had that from before. What? I've had like 1,000 in loot for a while. That was weird that it just now triggered. Because we have 1165. So I don't know why that only just now triggered. heard the other guy, so maybe that was the one we knocked out. He just happened to be saying that line right as I knocked this punk ass out. Okay. We feel like we've searched the forest floor here. But I thought we checked all the upstairs too. But apparently not. Okay, let's go back. Because that's where the golden shit was. It's counting loot from the last level as well. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That would make sense. That makes sense then. Oh yeah, no, we definitely didn't explore this. I don't know why I was thinking we did. I like the... What the... The rat corpse? Y'all are nasty. This seems like a really good idea. Got any fire arrows? How about a gas arrow? Oh shit, that actually worked. I don't know if that does anything. No, okay. But it kills the bugs. I guess that could be useful at some point, maybe. I hate to pass up that precious rat corpse, but you gotta focus on the mission at hand.
Praise be, trickster. Dark and quiet. Nothing.
He was very quiet. John Madden died, really? How old was he? My job is to stand in the center of this building, and I've been told to just look in these directions randomly. There's another guy downstairs. Hush. Before we get too into it here. I know where the other guy is. Alright, let's check that other letter. Wrong one. My secret correspondent, I found out something new. All this time, I thought Sheriff Truart, possibly out of some misguided sense of duty, was acting alone against your people, but that is sadly untrue. As is his fashion, Truart was hired. I was like, wait, what? Well, yeah, he hires people. He's a police chief. He was hired, yes, and by the Mechanists. He has met with Karas, their leader, several times, and from those meetings came the order to systematically eradicate all pagans. Oh, and they're so clever. You are now officially potential obstacles to the greater good, who must be eliminated. You and others too, including a poor soul named Garrett, who they pursue mercilessly. Why Karas has targeted him, I have yet to discover, but as of this letter, he remains at large. The others were unfortunately not so lucky as you and this Garrett seem to be, and also as handsome as Garrett is, which I have heard. He is incredibly attractive and sexually attractive to ladies. I fear your peril is too great. Truart can be handled, but Karas and the Mechanists, stay away from them. I trust you are taking every possible precaution. My thoughts are with you. I remain Lieutenant M. Yeah, you don't want to give away who you are.
So it's been the Mechanist behind my problems this whole time.
It sure has been. Mechanist scum. Oh, I thought those were coins on the thing that was just like rivets. Oop. Give me them glasses. Not the corpse of the rat, Garrett. No. Gary, apparently you don't need the spectacles either. There's at least one dude below us.
Is that me? Quiet.
I hope this guy doesn't run out of blood.
A little meta commentary there. Appreciate that. He was 85. Damn, well, he made it pretty long. Kudos to him. Like, I'm not gonna make 85. Yeah, I don't know who Harry Reid is. Med and I just know because, well, I think even without the games and no knowledge or care about football, I still would probably know who John Madden was. There's no blood here. Oh, this is the winter, which they said no one guards. Which, I mean, this is a pretty sudden shift in temperature. Some weird ass noises. That's good. I'm checking this first because we didn't see any blood. But I think this is not. I think this is an optional area. You know they said there's nobody guarding it. I still want to watch our 6. 13, 15 is our total. Nice. 1365. It's good they carry over your gold from the last one. It would be kind of dumb if you just lost it all. You just randomly place diamonds and gold shit around our base on the floor. We'll come back to that in a second. I think we're just about done checking the bottom area, but I'm not being stealthy anymore because clearly nothing is here. Alright, let's go up that other ramp. It was this one. Or this one. There we go. Oh, it was okay, same one. I thought it was a different way to go up. Hey, we don't need someone to guard the Wintersies. Apparently you do. Oh, no, he did go this way. Shit. Wait, is this? Okay, this is the way we came. All right. Be good. I have to get down there, though.
Not this time. Sneaksy next time.
Y'all are terrible guards. I keep hears these thingsies, but meesies too lazies. Checksies outsies. Shit. Good job, Garrett.
Stop jumping. Nothing there. Nothing there.
I bet you could have done something with that doll. We still have it. Sweet Jesus, where's my fucking scouting orb? There it is. Fucking hell. Kind of afraid of that. So we need to go around the... I'm not sure how we're going to deal with those guys. You try Noisemaker again. Neither one of them turns at all. But I think their vision's going to cover each other. This guy definitely will see me try to pop him. I might be able to get him without him seeing it, though. God, I could live without the bright flash of light when we swap out. First, I was going to be like, why does that tree have boobs on it? God. I don't know why this sticks out of my head, but I was watching some shitty game news site. Ooh, got a mask. Another one. They were doing like a video review. Not really even a review. They were kind of playing it and talking about it as they played it. They were playing Dragon's Crown. As Tally calls it, the game with the gigantic... Shit. The gigantic boobed sorceress. And they were obviously trying to shit on it. Because, you know, big floppy boobed sorceress, therefore we have to hate it. And they were fighting a boss or mobs like that were harpies. And the one lady was saying like... So keep in mind, they're fighting a harpy. And she's like, why does this bird have boobs? I was like, are you serious? Like, do you seriously not familiar with harpies, like, at all, or? Wait, where is that guy? He must be...
Hey, man.
I got stuck on the fucking side. She does have some gigantic knockers. That is scientific fact. I still wish they would bring that to PC. I feel like that would be a really fun multiplayer game. In the style of like the old school D&D. Like arcade games. And I love the artwork. And not just because there's a sorceress with ginormous titties. That doesn't hurt. Am I high? What the... Wait. Is this it? Wait, hold on. Yeah, the art in that game was really good. I really liked the art style. So the orb was there. We saw but no, we were looking at ourselves. God damn it. We saw ourselves. And we saw a monkey. God damn it. I don't know what that says about me, and I feel like there's something deep there. But yes, they should put that game on PC. Or a sequel and put that on PC. Yep, because the eye landed here, we were right there, and I kept thinking like, oh, that's a guard. There's another guard. God damn it. Anyway, this is going to smell awful, but...
Damn your eye. Damn your eye.
Crotch fire. Apparently fire doesn't hurt very much, because it always takes them longer to burn to death than to drown. Alright, so I think we got all the loot down here. We'll check over here real fast. Got some JPEGs of a forest. Alright, let's go. Good enough. Yeah. I circled around. But I was thought there was like another guard that was in a doorway, but I realized it was me. I was looking at me from the camera, or from the eye, whatever you want to call it. Alright. So there's a path here with the blood. Oh. I was like, okay, we're gonna have to try to find a fire arrow and then maybe shoot it and melt the eye. Nope, you just hit it. Not loving the sounds here. He went that way. So we'll go this way. Why does that bird have boobs? Jesus, idiot. Oh, God damn it. Why does that half woman, half snake with the snake hair have boobs? Why does her eyes glow? Why am I stoned now? That doesn't make any sense. Don't you oh shit, don't you T-pose at me, tree. Oh God, he's fast for a tree. How is a tree so fast? Oh God, it doesn't clip. All this trees and no forest, no flame arrows. Oh God, he's quick. All right, you know what? You want some of this shit, bitch? Don't parry me, you little bitch. Oh God. All right, so he does a lot of damage. Those guys move really fast for being trees. Yeah, I do not remember this at all. Like, not even a little bit. We found the roof of the forest. I wish we did have some fire arrows, though. Can light these bitches up, literally. Not the bitches part, the lighting up part. That would be a little. Oh, it's one of those eyeball plants. Hey, boys. Y'all hiding something? Oh, shit. Oh, it actually aggroed. Shit. Damn it. Why are they so fucking fast? They're trees. Alright, so there's nothing over there, so no point going that way. Been a whole lot of jack shit out this way so far. Dude, bleed more so I can see your shit. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's where we were. I made a big loop. That's good. Third guy really should take like 2 seconds and get his shit fixed. Unless that's him. And I'm feeling like it might be. Yep. This is your own damn fault, stupid. Oh, here we go. Shit. I think I know what's coming. Oh Lord, she coming. You know, the sword makes you more visible, Garrett. Just saying.
Garrett.
Victoria!
Victoria.
Hey, girl, how's it going?
Garrett. Who is it you wish to fight? Me? Or my Thistlades? Oh, or the Sycamore?
Just you.
At once? All at the same time?
Enemy, Garrett. Nor anyone here. Here is your enemy. Mechanists. It's no secret that they wish to destroy you, too. Hero that you are. Regardless, you will join us in our struggle against them.
Join you? Not really my first choice.
Choice? My choice is to avenge the death of a friend. You understand nothing of suffering and duty. Pathetic man fool. In one moment I could...
The past is the past. Now we have an enemy in common. Even you must see that this is so.
I seem to have a lot of enemies lately. Anyway, you have matters well in hand.
It is true that I am powerful, but I draw my strength from this place. Where the mechanists are, I am not so assured of victory.
Pity.
I have no time for your vengeful thoughts and biting words. But be assured, Garrett, you are stronger with us than without us.
Yeah, you might just want to go along with this.
We have been watching the mechanists for 3 moons. Pagan agents are posted in every sector of the city. Your report, Larkspur.
1 loss in the Old City, and 2 more in Dayport.
Sometimes enemies must join forces to overcome a more terrible foe. So tell me, Garrett, yes or no? Are we agreed to work together, sharing knowledge and skills against the mechanists? I put vengeance aside. The Earth keeps my promise for me. Now you have my oath on it. I'm cursed if I break the covenant. Now your answer.
I agree that...
Good. The Earth keeps your promise for you.
Well, I'd love to catch up on old times and everything, Victoria, but if you and your root-controlling friends could just let me out of this forest alive. I like how he's all like, I don't know if I want to agree. It's like, Garrett, okay, listen. You've got Root Lady here who could, and her tree friends. You're in the middle of the forest. What are your chances of escape? Like, what, are you going to drop a flash bomb and disappear into the forest? You know, their whole domain? I don't think that's going to work, bro. It's like, you pretty much have to just agree. Don't pretend to be like, oh gosh, gee, let me think about it. Can I get it back to you tomorrow? And you know where this was going to go. Let's see our stats. Hour 20. Wow, we actually got a lot of the loot. I'm shocked. We missed it by, what, 145? Not too bad. 21 knockouts. Nice. I'm shocked, I say, that we got anywhere near that much. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, next video.